Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to your mat. I'm checking in on day 27 of the challenge. Can you believe 3 days left? This was the fastest, most incredible experience I've ever had in my yoga practice. I loved connecting with everybody every day. I love the accountability of knowing that a whole lot of people or a whole lot of students were participating in this challenge and that we could be in this together. So thank you so much for keeping me motivated and on my mat. Today, we're featuring hip openers, and it's a nice, slower practice. One thing about hip openers, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but a lot of your emotions are stored in a very thick, ropey muscle called your psoas muscle. And as we move through life and we get stressed and we have a lot of unresolved emotions, a lot of that stuff gets stored in your hips. So it's really nice to do a practice that focuses on opening your hips up. Sometimes it can be a very emotional experience. Sometimes it can be a very meditative experience. But I encourage you to be open to it. So if you have stuff come up when you're doing your hip opening, then you're doing it right. And there's nothing to fear, but just work through those emotions. So sometimes when our emotions bubble up for us, we feel anxious and we feel like we can't handle it. But know this, they're feelings and it's good to have them and it's good to sit with them. And most of your growth, if not all of your growth and new experiences, happens in the realm of uncomfortable feelings and uncomfortable situations. So what can you learn from yourself in that moment? So that's what I would invite you in your hip opening classes today. I'd like to hear how you're doing with your practice with only 3 days left. We're in the home stretch, both figuratively and in reality, and I want to hear how that's going. Like, how is that going for you? So I'm also looking to see if anybody wants to blog about their 30-day yoga challenge for our YogaStea site to be a guest blogger. I'd love to hear how it went. I'd love to hear what you learned about yourself. I'd love to hear how you were inspired to stay on your mat for the next 30 days, what your challenges were, just something that's really honest that we all can connect to. So if you're interested in being a guest blogger, please message me on Facebook. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd like to hear how your challenge is going. Just 3 days left. Life moves fast. Have a great day. Namaste.